So in this video, I'm gonna show you the steps that you need to take to get your firearm back from the California law enforcement. This is strictly in California. The rules might be a little bit different everywhere else, but this is strictly for California. So let me tell you this. Two things that you don't want to do. You don't want the gun to be reported stolen, and you don't want the gun to be reported lost. That's the two things first off the bat. You do that, you're going to be deemed ineligible to get the gun back. Now, if you report it lost, they're instantly going to think that you're not, how do I say it? That you shouldn't have a firearm because how'd you lose your firearm? This is, a weapon. This is a tool. This is supposed to be used to defend yourself. And if it's lost, you don't know what happened to it, you don't deserve to have a firearm. So one, don't report it lost or stolen. But if it is stolen out your house, then you don't have to report it stolen, because just in case it's used in the commission of a crime or a shooting or something, you don't want it to come back on you because it is recorded in your name. Serial number is gonna match your name, everything like that. So that's a little bit more of an extensive process. And this doesn't have to relate to this video, but if you do report it stolen, that's just going to be a whole process going with the detectives and then investigation. It's going to be a little bit more lengthy process to get your firearm back. But this is just in case, your homie, you left your gun in your homie's car, or, you was riding around and you didn't have the right paperwork with you at the time, so they took the firearm. And then, once you brought the right paperwork to the police station and everything, you'll be able to go through this whole process and get it back. But say, your friend or something is coming to drop you off your gun, or you left your gun in his car and he gets pulled over. He's not going to necessarily go down for the gun because it's a legal firearm. It hasn't been used in the commission of a crime or a shooting. And if he doesn't have no warrants out, he's not a felon. They're just going to take the gun. They're going to go ahead and charge him for whatever he's being charged for, not, possession of a weapon or anything. And then after he gets, released, he's going to give you a call, or they're going to give you a call, let you know, hey, we've recovered your firearm at this person's, with this person, or your homie's going to let you know, hey, the police took the gun that was coming to bring you, or that you left in my car. And this is the little process you got to go through to get it back. So, one, make sure the gun isn't reported stolen or lost. Otherwise, you're going to be deemed ineligible to retrieve your firearm. Two, make sure the firearm is recorded in your name. So if you go and say, this is my friend's gun or my dad's gun and it's not mine, I can't go back into the system and try to file it as mine. Whoever owns this gun has to file it as their gun. And usually when you go and you buy a firearm, it's automatically going to be underneath your name, your address. They do the whole background check to make sure, you're not a crazy person or you're not a felon, and that you can even get the firearm. So everything should already be in the database, the DOJ database. And once, everything is, this whole process is going to go a lot smoother. Then you want to go to this website. This is the third step. Go to this website called California Firearm Release Reporting System, CFARS. You can also type in firearm release application, but it's going to take you to this whole process as well. So you're going to go to CFARS, CFARS, or California Firearms Application Reporting System, CFARS. After you create an account, like you have to create an actual account, username, password, you create an account with them, then you'll go down to a little link or little website where it's firearm release application, LER, firearm or law enforcement release application, LER, law enforcement release application. So after you go to that, you'll go fill out all your information. You fill out your name, the gun's serial number, make and model, the police department that has it. And after you fill out everything, it's going to take you to another page where you kind of like loading it into your cart as if you're gonna like do a checkout. Like, you know, you're buying something through Amazon, you load it into your cart, then you know, you pay for it and you check out. Same thing. After you put all your information in CFARS and you know you fill out the law enforcement release application, it's gonna go and put it into a cart. After you go into your cart, you're gonna pay for it. I think it's like a $20 fee. After you pay a little $20 fee, it's gonna instantly mail it off for you. It's all gonna be electronic. You cannot mail these by hand anymore. That all stopped in December 1st of 2021. Everything is gonna be taken care of online. After you pay the little fee, it's gonna submit it. Once it's submitted, you still have to wait. In your email, it's gonna tell you when the DOJ has received the application. It's gonna let you know, it's gonna tell you, hey, we received your application and it's being processed. If it's being processed, that means everything went smooth. I've never had a problem with the application not, you know, getting to them on time or them not sending me that email. I've been through this 2 times. I recovered it from LAPD and then I recovered it from Redondo Beach PD. So I went through 2 different processes. Both times I did not report the gun stolen or lost, and both times, of course, it's my legal firearm, so it's already recorded in my name, and I just filled out this application. Once I filled out the application, filled it out, paid the $20 and sent it over there. I received that email. After the email, probably gotta wait about a month or 2. It could be a little bit longer depending on the background check, if it's pending or if they got a lot of submissions. You might have to wait up to 4 to 5 months. But there's a phone number that they'll give you. Call them up, you know, ask them about an update, and they'll give you, you know, whatever information you need, letting you know that they're still processing it, that it has been mailed out, whatever you need. Make sure whoever the gun is filed for, so if it's in your name and you're filing everything, make sure you check up. And then also the same thing if it's, you know, your dad's firearm or your friend's firearm, making sure they're calling and checking up all the time. Because if you wait too long, if the police department says, hey, you can come pick up your firearm, you only have 180 days. That's about 5 months max. You have 180 days where you can go before they will destroy your firearm. So this firearm right here, Sig Sauer, 1911. I mean, not 1911. That's the other gun. Sig Sauer P226 MK25. Very nice firearm. It's the stuff that the, you know, military, Navy SEALs use. Every gun. I paid a pretty penny for this gun. So if they would have destroyed this, I would have been upset. So make sure you go. You don't wait longer than 180 days to file all your information, especially after the law enforcement lets you know that, you know, you can come pick up your gun. It's not an investigation. You know, you're not being charged with this weapon, nothing like that. So you go, you wait your either a month or 2 after you get your email, or you wait 4 to 5 months. After that, you're gonna get your letter. You know, I just put my name out, but it's gonna be from the Department of Justice, you know, DOJ, California State. This is the letter you need. Once you get this letter, you're all good. If you send it to the wrong address and it's not your address, it's automatically going to be sent back to them. So make sure when you're filing it, or the person that is filing it, the address matches up, and you're not trying to send it to someone else's house because you can't have a firearm, all that shit. It's not going to work. The DOJ is very precise and very meticulous on who they are giving your firearm to and who's going to be eligible or not eligible to get the firearm. Once you get that letter, then it's going to look something like this. So I have my name crossed out. This is just recent, as you can see. And then it's going to say law enforcement release firearm ammunition and ammunition feeding device. So that's, you know, letting me know I can get my firearm back, the ammo, and the magazine that it goes in. It's just going to tell you like blah, blah, blah. The person that's seeking this must be eligible to retrieve it. The firearm has not been listed as lost or stolen, and the firearm is recorded in my name. Those are the 3 steps. Once they see that everything is correct, then they're going to tell you this is what you also need. they have determined that you are eligible to be in possession or possess the firearm listed below. And as you can see, I just crossed out the serial number, but it Meg 6 Sawyer P226 MK25 holds nine rounds. In California, you can't have anything that holds more than 9 rounds out here. A little bit weak, but like I said, the gun laws are very strict. Once you get this and it says you are eligible, this letter that they sent you, even though they said that you are eligible, you need the golden seal stamp. This is everything. Once you get that and it says you're eligible, you only have 30 days from the time that they sent this. So if they sent it out July 1st and I only got it on probably like July 22nd, July 23rd, that means I only had less than a week to call up the actual law enforcement agency that's holding the firearm, that has it in their custody, to schedule an appointment to come down there and pick it up. If you wait longer than 30 days or you're not checking the mail, you're not constantly calling them to make sure that it was mailed out correctly, then you're going to have to resubmit this application. Everything's going to have to be resubmitted. You're going to have to fill out the application again, start the whole process again, make sure that they receive it, wait for that email, and then you're going to have to wait for the whole process to go through again, a month or two. And if you wait too long, they can destroy your firearm. They only have 180 days. It even says right here, 180 days once they notify you. Otherwise, they can destroy it, and then you can't do anything about it. They're going to break the gun down, melt it, or do whatever they do when they destroy firearms. So after you go, you fill out everything on CFAR, CFARS. You fill out a LER, a law enforcement release application. Then you go, pay the little $20 fee, submit the application. Once you receive that email saying that they received it, you wait about a month or two, sometimes up to 4, to make sure that you get this letter. Once you get the letter, then you're good to go. All you do is book that appointment. Make sure you call beforehand. I've also went and I try to just walk into the police station and say, hey, I got my letter. And they kind of be a little bit, butthurt, a little bit mad that you're just walking in thinking that you can bring it. So they instantly don't give it to you. They'll be like, come back, set up an appointment. And that's just so they can bring out everything. And they want to have a little bit of, power, a little process and typing everything to make sure you get your firearm released from their custody correctly, and they file all the paperwork correctly. Once they set up the appointment, you go down there, you bring your letter, you bring your ID, you talk to them, say, hey, I already made an appointment to get my firearm back. They go run your information, they bring out the firearm. Sometimes there's 2 ways that they'll bring it. The LAPD, a little bit ghetto, they brought it out in a paper bag. Redondo Beach PD, they used a little bit more of a box and everything to give me my firearm back. But either way, they're going to give it to you. If you have like rounds of ammunition, you're not going to get that back. You only get what was inside the gun. So I had like 2 boxes of 50 round ammo. I didn't get that back. I'm not really worried about it. It's only like, 20, 40 bucks, 50 max. I could buy some more ammo. I can't buy a whole bunch of these. The firearm itself is very expensive, but ammo, that shit's cheap. So they went ahead, gave me my firearm back, gave me my magazine, and they went and gave me the ammo. So I'm not gonna use this ammo. I'm probably gonna take it to the gun range and shoot it. I'm not gonna ever put this back into my gun. I don't feel like touching it. It's bad luck. That's all I know. I'm not gonna put that shit back into my gun and use that as a defense when it's already been in police custody. I'm gonna go buy some new ammo. I'm gonna load it up, make sure my gun's really good, and we're gonna go from there. But that's the steps of going and retrieving your firearm from law enforcement custody or in their system in California. Hopefully this video helped you out. Hopefully you get your guns back. Do this shit in a timely manner. Make sure all your information is correct. You'll be good. Catch you on the next one. Deuces.